Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Green River Wheated Bourbon.
A lot written down there, sir.
There's not a whole lot written down on that one because we already just did one recently. So this one again came courtesy of super fan of the channel, Steve. Again, he got this in Northern Mass. I don't even know where he found these because I didn't even think they came by us. So
he told me Andover, which
is up there.
It is.
So there you go. So this is a 90 proof, $37. We got this one for. It's a minimum of 4 years. It is 70% corn, 21% wheat, and 9% malted barley. So the difference between this one and the one we did recently was it was rye,
right?
And now this is wheat.
Correct.
Nice cork pop. So that's the only two differences.
Oh,
I
look,
believe
you can pour it normal today.
I always pour it normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
I had to just see if
I knew you were going to complain, so I actually use normally because we actually preemptively cut this one. You did. So I can put it back like the way I always do. And then I know if someone drank my bottle because they don't put it back.
It is funny because he's like, you tried that one today, didn't you?
Yeah, because I always do that. I don't know. I do normally.
I do it now.
I cut my nails, so I couldn't do it. Normally, I just run my nails under it, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
But I do usually do that because I like to think it makes a better presentation. That's all.
It's not a screaming nose.
Well, we did just crack it, though. You got to give it a second.
Well, I'm just saying. We just had Sunday Fun Day, and one of them, actually, Clover's nose was jumping right off the bat.
That one,
and that actually was the first one we had.
Yep. I got to go back to that one anyway.
It's probably the same proof, pretty close. 90, no, a little higher, but
92.
93, 92.
I think it was 92. No,
it's weird. It's like a fruitier nose right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting like zero proof coming out of this. I will say.
Oh
that.
no,
I want to say that.
You're not
as far as like you're not getting that rye spice.
No,
you're not getting any kind of a bite on your nose.
No.
Sorry, Chase.
Mm-hmm. It has the flavor though.
Yeah, it does. There is a nice sweetness that comes off of that
in the end.
That wheat. And you know what? And now that it's sitting,
it holds on.
It's almost bringing me a minor hug for a 90 proof.
I was gonna say that it is.
I'm actually shocked.
It's holding on, and I didn't do a really big sip.
So
this would be close.
It's funny going back to the old factory, whatever he said it was on the Whiskey Tribe had once said. Really, you take that one sip, and this really has just changed now. So it's way more batter-esque than it was before we took that sip. Like
I don't know why I got to hit my nose the second time around, but whatever.
Are you getting like I am?
It's not
really
crazy. I'm still getting a lot. I'm getting a lot of fruit forward.
I'm not getting a lot of fruit forward. I'm actually getting a lot more of
the batter's coming in
a batter-esque. Bordering an oatmeal, but more of a zucchini bread with the muddled brown sugar and the vanilla. I'm trying to get you fruit. I really am. There is a sweetness on the palate though when you drank it. Let me try another sip. I took a baby sip.
It's weird because usually I tend to get like a different flavor with the wheat, and this one's not like jumping out. But it sits.
It does.
That's the fun part of it, actually. And I don't remember that on the last one.
Because it's funny because the rye spice a lot of times will give you the pop rocks in your mouth.
It did give me that.
But it doesn't give you the hug.
No.
And this one drinks
it sits here.
Water-esque. I shouldn't say water-esque, but it drinks down like that with a ton of flavor.
It does.
But no spice.
Right here.
And it gives you more of a spice down here.
I'll agree with you on that.
You know what I mean? Where the rye one gives you spice in your face.
But if it's around $40, yeah, that's not bad.
No,
4 years.
Again, it brings me. A lot of people are comparing this to, and I would try to do that, but someone drank the bottle. But if you go back to like the Larceny or Elijah Craig, just straight their base one, because they're both wheaters.
Mm.
We haven't had them in a long time.
I was gonna say, I don't.
Mike brought them home and drank them all. Like,
yeah, that's what.
Maybe I drank them. I'm not sure how it happened. Let's view the tapes.
Yeah, let's do that.
But yeah, that's where this one comes in. Where these people
So
are saying this is the new larceny or a better version of larceny, which I want to say would be in the general price range. I think the regular larceny was in this price range.
Yeah, so I don't know, because the only ones I've ever bought lately have been the barrel proofs.
Correct.
And they're like 60,
And
70.
I want to say it might have been.
It might be 35, 30,
yeah,
33,
I want to
35.
say, because even if you do like that 1792 small batch,
It's got to be close to that, I would think.
2797.
Yeah.
So
it's probably
it's
in there.
it's.
25
I can't remember the last
25
time.
to 35.
If you want to see it, leave a comment down below. We can always do that. But I'll have to look to see.
We may have to, actually.
I don't even know what they.
No, what is the best weeder now that we have a new one up here? At this proof.
Well, and we have another one that I'm going to be picking up too. That it's an actual wheat whiskey instead of just a weeder. So
news to me.
Mm-hmm.
The specialties that I
got plans. I got plans in this. We got plans. I gotta say,
we have a full Santa sack.
We do have a full Santa sack, and that's why I try not to shop. But I it's hard to say because it's been a little bit. But I think I might be digging the wheat whiskey almost better than the rye whiskey.
I'm with you almost.
I think it's bringing a lot more flavor with the same.
So
it drinks.
We say this a lot though. We tend to lean towards a weeder.
I agree.
You know, so I think for whatever reason, I as much as I like the extra sparkle, I think I like the flavor and the extra taste of the weeder sometimes more than the sparkle.
I 100% don't.
I think the other one probably did tend to.
I think
in the beginning, it did seem to drink a little hotter, and then that went away. And now this is
my only issue with this is this is a guzzle pour.
I was going to say you're going to call me Captain Guzzle, but
I'm doing my best to try to sip it.
I'm doing the same thing.
But
kick my feet back.
This is like a gook,
right.
But
and it will kick you in the ass.
It will end up catching up. Absolutely.
And I don't know if you mix this, you're wasting pretty good whiskey.
I think right. No. There's way better mixers, I think.
Way cheaper.
Correct. No,
again, I don't know if they're wicked better.
Well, no. I 100% would do any of the Evan Williams or you know what I mean when you
even Ezra.
Ezra was, we didn't go back because under this price range, you could get an Ezra 99 for less than the 37 too.
Well, wait.
And we haven't had. It's like 30ish. He just poured that all over the bottle. He was giving me crap on the last one, but I think the Ezra 99 was just sub 30. I want to say was 27 maybe on that when I bought it. When I was looking at it, I think so because I ended up getting the other one because I had to be under 25 when we did the list. But
he went to a stupid store.
I went to a lot of stupid stores because it was tough to find certain ones you can't find anymore.
No,
I went to like 13 stores.
Listen, this is how he shops.
No, look at 13 stores to find this guy. And you know what I didn't find?
Yeah.
Didn't find. Who do I do? Super fan of the channel, Steve. Hooked me up and he finally found it. I went to 13 different stores. I could not find it. I couldn't find it.
He didn't want it. It
wasn't there.
No, it was in Brookfield.
Oh,
no.
Who the hell goes to Brookfield?
No, it wasn't there.
I know there's one of our people. He's out in Ludlow, actually, one of his stores. So he's out towards that area. But no,
that's a good try.
No, I went to a couple places that normally have it.
That's where it was.
That's where I ended up finding it. But I went to all the other places that always had it, and they didn't have it.
I told you.
I went to Yankee Spirits.
I know.
And it was in every other Yankee Spirits but the one I went to. Go figure. They feel like we can do store-to-store shipping. And I'm like, all right, Mike's on vacation. Hold on. I was like, I don't live out here.
And I'm like, go to this store. They have 7.
No, he was going
luckily Steve's the mad wanderer. And he happens to always be like where you know what, him to be. Okay, Steve, go here.
The fun part, honestly, the sad reality of doing this or I shouldn't
Is
say
the
the
chase?
sad reality. The hunt is some of the best parts of it. But when your Santa sack has 50 bottles in it
No,
already,
it is.
you don't want to hunt anymore. And
Nah.
I really want to
It's
go.
not so much we don't want to hunt.
No,
now
but
we kind of.
the
I
difference.
do a lot more picking and choosing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm hunting, but I'm not. It's like fishing and not wanting to catch anything.
No, that's not true.
It is because you know what? There's certain things like I'm walking in and I see 10 bottles I could possibly buy.
True.
But I walk out because those aren't the ones I wanted.
Okay, I agree.
So it's like that's where I'm saying with the fishing.
All
like
right,
so, like so.
We're
like
looking for the new makers.
correct.
Nah.
Yeah, right. When I got
Easy.
5 bottles in mind,
Looking
and
for
I'm gonna
the
go
last
right.
one.
Like right now,
No.
honestly, I want to get the barrel strength, barrel proof, the single barrel proof Jack Daniels rye and bourbon. That's what I want to get. Those are on my hit list, but I can't find them. So I walked into a ton of stores in the last few days, and I'm like, "These are what I'm going for."
We don't even have the 10 and 12.
We do too.
We do because Steve found them in some wherever, but they've
I
never
found them.
They've never been. No,
Oh no,
I have not even seen them.
I've seen 3 different sets.
Nope.
300 for the 10 or 350 and 500 for the 12. Everywhere I've gone.
My 3 local guys that I use on a regular basis.
I'm not going to name the stores.
No, and no.
I could name 3 stores right now that I know they're sitting behind glass for 350 and 500, which I would never recommend paying. They're very good, but I wouldn't pay that.
No.
This just keeps getting better in the glass. This actually is really bringing me to the old makers. This is what like the I haven't had it in a long. Go ahead
with your $4.99 and all this. So this we're gonna bring back. This was under glass for $4.99.
It wasn't under glass. It was actually way up on the top
He showed
shelf.
me a picture, and I'm like,
$499.
So we paid $60, and I'm like, I don't know anything about this. Pretty blue bottle. It looked like Rock Hill Farms
for $60 too. Let's preface this. This is a $50 bottle with a $10 whiskey in it. Like this is not good whiskey at all.
I was going there.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, but again,
yeah.
If you're buying this because of a topper for $4.99, and that's $499.99, that's crazy.
I did send him the picture, and I'm like, I knew I saw this, and I thought it was $3.99. I was like, sorry, I was mistaken. It's $4.99.
What he said, because first when I bought it, he's like, "Are you ever kidding me? You bought this?" I'm like, "Well, we haven't really done a Canadian. It's very rare. We can't get them." And he's like, "I'm like, we'll try it."
Love the bottle.
Just what, like we said, it is a great topper. Mm-hmm. It is a cool bottle. Mm-hmm. It's definitely not a $499 bottle.
So, which goes to the thing. We've spent a lot of money on whiskey, obviously.
Yes,
but the whole thing is it's not so much we're only buying cheap whiskey. It's a matter of we want to pay the least amount for what you're supposed to get. We want to get around MSRP. That's our ultimate goal in shopping. You know, I do like a $20 variant, and I try not to go too much over that. That I couldn't believe. He wouldn't believe me, and I actually went back to the store the other day and I snapped a picture, and it was $499.
When I was like,
that's crazy.
Wow,
that is crazy. But
so A+ to the guys that we use on a regular basis that they don't end up playing a legitimate game price. Of correct because they know the game and they see what everyone else is sending them for or selling them for.
And Jack 10 and 12 is a prime example. We ended up stealing it for $90 and $100, and then I mean I'm not going to lie
even over
because that's still it's supposed to be 70 and 80. Mm-hmm. I did the 90 and the 100, and I felt okay with the $20 thing. I've yet to see it under 350 and 500. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. But back to this one.
Sorry,
this is solid, and it definitely brings me to the Makers. Do you remember what regular Makers is? Like just the regular Makers.
I want to say
it's got to be 35, or is it lower?
Some reason I want to say 27.
Okay,
but I could be wrong.
You know, and you can leave a comment down below. We haven't had the regular Makers in a dog's age because
that evaporates.
Someone
quick.
drank it all. I don't know what happened, but that's kind of what this brings me to. This keeps getting better in the glass.
No,
I am getting you a little. There is a fruity. I almost like a bright apple in that.
I do get a
this
fruity
one.
Nose. Now you're bugging me with the Makers. I'm not sure what it goes for.
I'm not really sure. I just know you used to drink it with Mike all the time, so I'm not really sure if you remember what the regular base. He always got the handle too. Yeah.
So It was 40 something
Mm-hmm.
to 50 something. I remember that, but
This is very good.
it is very.
I'm gonna
Sorry for the tangent.
without doing. And if you want to see a blind fight Friday, leave a comment down below. I would do one against the other just for. I think I like this one better just from memory. It's hard to do because it's a couple days ago.
It's a little easier, and I agree.
Yeah,
Could be wrong. You know, again,
yeah. It's been a couple days.
Taught us different lessons.
Yeah, and you know what? Blinds don't lie. That's the good thing about doing a blind fight Friday is you put one against the other. You have no idea what you're
We
drinking.
actually come together pretty yesterday
On Sunday. No. I think we hit. They were actually all very good too.
They
So
were very good.
well, there you go. We'll wrap this one up. We've babbled on long enough with all the other stuff. So Green River Wheated Bourbon. If you can find this, and I really didn't think we were going to get either one of them. So again, thank you very much, Steve, for finding this for us. I do, even at the 37, I do recommend it. I don't remember what the regular Elijah
have to see
or the
what
regular
store.
ones.
I have to go to buy this store.
I'll ask him exactly which one he went to, and he'll tell you because he was definitely up by where you were.
I know.
So, well, there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers. Goodbye.
I do think I like this one better. I think it just drinks.